Go.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have one of the rarest Lexus available in Malaysia. I'm not talking about the LF8, that's pretty rare as well, but I've seen a couple of those on the road. I've seen that for sale on some car list websites here and there. I'm talking about the LC500 convertible behind me. I'm confident that this is pretty rare because I know that there are only 4 in Malaysia, including the one behind me. Now this is in a pretty unique color. It's a love it or hate it color, but somehow it really brings out the beauty of the car. It really makes this car stand out, and it makes it look pretty expensive. Anyway, let's talk about the design. So up front is this very iconic, now legendary spindle grille, right? Then you get this daytime running lights over here. You get triple LEDs, and this squarish thing over here is a headlamp wash unit. These are your turn signals, and everything about this car is actually functional, including this air duct over here. This air duct, all the air that goes in there comes out here, and it just channels around the wheel so to sort of optimize aerodynamics. It's not only up front, it's actually over here as well. So this air duct over here, you get this massive exit from here, and again this is to optimize aerodynamics around the car. But being a Lexus, the attention to detail is astonishing. Check this out. Check out the door handle. So how do you open this, right? Ta-da! I think the Skyline GTR had this as well. So, but still, pretty iconic, pretty cool. And then at the back here is sort of reminiscent of the SC430. That's a very old car, but the first time I took a look at it, I guess it's just a continuation of the Lexus design language. And being a Lexus, everything about it is real. So there's no nonsense here and there, including those exhausts. So these exhausts inside here, those are actually real exhausts there. So there are 2 exhausts there. So again, no nonsense. And again, the swoop down design language is continued over here as well. Oh, there's another thing that I forgot to mention. So there's no, how do you open the boot, right? There's nothing here, there's no lever. But being Lexus, what they've done is they've just neatly tucked away this button over here. So you press this and voila. Boot is pretty small, it's not that big. But if you can afford to fork out 1.25 million, you can afford to pay somebody to follow you in a Toyota L5. Yeah, you can chuck whatever it is that you need to. So anyway, it's pouring really hard, and I got this car for the weekend. I'm gonna bring you my impressions of the car as we go along. So stay tuned.
Okay.
So I picked up the car on Tuesday, last Friday. It's Tuesday today, and I'm about to return the car. And I've spent about 800 kilometers with this car. I don't usually do that, but every once in a while you come across a car that you just don't want to stop driving. This is one of those cars. You know, it has that classic big GT aura. You know, there's nothing better than a nice naturally aspirated V8 engine up front, drop top, comfortable seats, a beautiful design, massive power, and power channel to the rear wheel. Seriously, this is classic open top motoring, and what a car it is. Seriously, it's simply said, this is Lexus at its finest. And there are a lot of things that I love about it. Look at how sexy it is. It's such a beautiful car, there's no doubt. There are only 4 of these cars in Malaysia, so no matter where you drive, people will want to cram their necks to take a look at it, because it's not only beautiful, it's unusual. It looks like it came from outer space. And let me show you the seats. Come closer. And this is again how you open the doors. And just take a look at the seats. These seats are some of the most comfortable seats that I've ever sat on. And they're ventilated as well. So you can either have cool air coming out of it, which works wonders when you drop the top, or you can have warm air coming out of it, which you usually won't like in Malaysia. And not only that, but it's not, the back seats are not very functional because they're not very big. But I did fit 3 people in here, including my son, because they come with isofix mounts, so you can latch on a baby seat onto it. Brilliant, isn't it? So you can take your young child open top motoring. And then when you come inside, why don't you come inside? Let's show them how the interior is. And it's such a beautiful place to be in. Everything is driver centric. And if I press the start button, listen to it. Listen to it, but also notice how the steering wheel comes out to greet me and the seat takes me forward to meet the steering wheel. Notice there's 3 things: the sound of the engine, the steering wheel, and the seat. Check this out. Such a beautiful sound. It's just a sound of intent, a sound of telling you what you are driving. And everything is driver focused. Let me close this door. See, everything, this thing over here sort of gives you your own compartment, gives the driver his own compartment and gives the passenger his own compartment over there. Everything is driver centric. The shifter pedals are aluminium, 10-speed gearbox. Lexus calls it direct shift. It's a smooth, fast shifting gearbox. Sometimes you don't even feel it shifting. And this is the shifter pedal. So down like this for drive, press and hold for neutral, and upwards for reverse, and P for parking. This is the Lexus remote touch interface, which can get confusing at times because while you're driving, it works as a mouse to sort of control your radio, your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto, navigation, phone calls. Everything is done through this touchpad over here, which can get a little bit confusing. This is the power volume, and I tell you, it's like a chunky piece of moving aluminium. So high quality in here. Everything is so beautiful. All these buttons are so nice to touch. The stitching in pinpoint. If you're wondering what this is, well, this is how you change your driving modes. You push it upwards for sport, push it once again for sport plus, push it downwards for comfort, downward once again for eco, and you press this for normal. It's as simple as simple gets. Then you get a heads-up display up front, which I can't show you. But what I really like about this heads-up display is that it works with sunglasses. So sometimes there are some heads-up display, especially the ones in BMW, they don't work with polarized lenses. But the ones on the Lexus, they work with polarized lenses. So brilliant. Lexus can figure it out. Why can't others? So all in all, it's a beautiful place to be in. Then you get this, I don't know what this is, but at night it looks amazing. And I really like this analog clock. I don't understand why car makers are going digital. Analog clocks are seriously, there's some things that shouldn't be changed, like analog clocks. Right? Everything in here, beautiful. I want to show you the engine, then I'll let you hear how it sounds like. Let's hear the engine. I also want you to see this. Come and see. Check out the door handle. It looks like a claw is protruding out of the door sides, side of the door. It's fantastic. Oh, there's another thing that I want to show you, and that's the meter panel over here. I press this button and look at how it moves. So this gives you different readings on the left, and when you don't want to be bombarded with so much information, you just push it back. How sexy is this? And the motion is just so smooth. It's fantastic. Since you're here, let me give you a closer look at all the buttons, the feel. See, it's so nice. This is also aluminium. This is a touchpad. And this over here is how you control the roofing mechanism, and this controls all 4 windows. So Lexus says, why is this covered like this? Because Lexus says that because this is a convertible, they want to neatly tuck away everything to sort of mimic the roof. And this roofing mechanism works, this button works exactly like how you would expect the roof. So press down for the roof to go down, press up for the roof to go up, and then you press this and it slides backwards. You get a cup holder, and you get storage space over here for your USB slots. Brilliant. And you get a Mark Levinson audio system. See, even the start button is so nice. It's a beautiful interior. And this is the traction control. This is the drive mode selected that I was telling you about earlier. And this is the onboard entertainment system. So in here you get everything from your climate control, your info, apps, phone, audio, your GPS, everything's in here. And these are your aluminium shifter pedals. So yeah, let's go check out the engine. Seriously, I call this engine an endangered species because you're no longer going to get a 5-litre naturally aspirated V8 engine. Everybody is going electric. Lexus though, still NA. Woo! Check out the absorber mountings. It's not only so beautifully solid, but the design of it is epic too. Such a nice car. Now, no review of a NA V8 engine is complete without a rev. Let's hear how it sounds like. Let's go behind. You ready? Such a beautiful car with such a beautiful engine. Anyway, this is the Lexus LC500 convertible. It's available in Malaysia for 1.25 million. Only 4 of these have been sold in Malaysia. But I'm sure if you ask nicely, Lexus will sell you one too. I'll bring you more such awesome motoring videos. Do consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'm Keshy Dhillon. Oh God! No video of a convertible is complete without me showing you how the roofing mechanism looks like. I'm going to put the top up before I end this video. Check this out. It's not as sexy as the one on the Ferrari, but it's really cool. So the roofing mechanism takes 19 seconds to open and close and works at speeds at up to 50 kilometers per hour. Though I did try it at 55 and it does work. Now I'm really done. Thank you for watching. Do consider subscribing. I'm Keshy Dhillon.